global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. A lot of twists going on in Edo 2020 as Edo people decide ongoing shocks here and there as APC suffers another blow. In particular, Oshiomole suffers another defection that would blow his mind. One probably may be asking, what is going on? Well, Mr. Momodu, a former aide to the former APC national chairman, I'm talking about Oshiomole, has defected to the PDP. And not only did he defect, he even went further to pledge a sum of 5 million naira to support the re-election of Obaseki. Wow, coming from somebody so close to Oshiomole, that's indeed a twist. But before we go into the news proper and further analysis, we do love you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and the bell notification icon to get both subscribed and notified as soon as we update our channel. All right, let's go straight into the news of the day. In another development, the Arama Anwen of Anwan Kingdom of Isoko East local government area of Edo State. Well, HRM, that's His Royal Highness Mufutaru Ore, has assured Obaseki that whatever he desires from members of Anwen community will be doubled for him in the governorship election. Wow, such unbiased support, I must say. The Arama Anwen, while reassuring Obaseki of their support, said, "Mr. Governor, we are assuring you that you are at home. This community road has been a disaster for over 1,000 years until your intervention. We were cut off from Edo State until you gave us a good road that integrated us back as members of the state. We cannot forget such a gesture. The government comes and goes and no government remembers that we exist. But Obaseki came and connected us back to the state through good roads. It took 24 hours to come out from the community to the main road, but today, the story is no more the same. In less than an hour, you now approach various parts of the state due to good road networks of the road. We are preparing a carnival to receive you on the 12th of this month, but you came today, you see? Otherwise, you would have known that it is called a reception of honor. Go to other areas to campaign. You don't need to campaign in this community because this community has no other option than the PDP. Anywhere Obaseki Shaibu stands, that's where the entire Anwan community will stand. Wherever you go, we follow. Strong one, strong support, I tell you. The high point of the visit to the community was that the conferment of traditional title of performance on the government and also his governor and his deputy as Ezomoya and Ozoanya of Anwen Kingdom, respectively. This is strong, I tell you. While we are talking about something else, another thing is really happening. You can imagine where Oshiomole is looking the other way. The people he has got, you can imagine his own man, his own loyalist, his former loyalist. Not only did he defect to PDP, he also said, look, Obaseki, whatever it will take you, I support you with 5 million. Whatever you want, I will support you 5 million. Now his community where he's representing, I said, look, we'll not only support you, don't bother to campaign. We thought you were coming on the 12th, only for us to see you a day earlier. If you had come on the 12th, you would have seen a carnival that would blow your mind. Have you now seen that, technically speaking, judging from the feelers we see online, and also from the Edos, forget the fact that some persons have collected some monies and decided to trade their support for the next 4 years. The Edo people choosing between godfatherism and what's on ground, they actually prefer Obaseki. But if the election was to go free and fair, I'm afraid it may be a landslide victory. But then we know that in politics, the electorate votes don't count, really. But then it depends on the Edo people if it will count. The normal slogan you get to hear during elections in Edo State 2020 is Edo no be Lagos. Well, probably because they're comparing Ambode to Obaseki, but that's even not where we're headed. Let's quickly feel the pulse of Nigerians over this, because trust Nigerians, they've taken to their social media handle to react over this. Usually, the monarchs don't usually take a stand. They're always very neutral. This particular one did not bother to become neutral. He just spoke his mind. Say, look, governments have been coming and going. Obaseki remembered us. We can't forget just a gesture. If you like, you go to APGA, we'll follow you there. It's not the party, it's the person behind the party that we are following. So if you're a PDP, then this particular community is a PDP community. But let's feed the pulse of Nigerians over this. This one here is saying, let us tell ourselves the truth. Oshiomole controlling Edo politics by babysitting a grown man like Obaseki or Iziyamo is a disaster already. It shouldn't be allowed to happen in this day and age. Edo State deserves an executive who is not a puppet of any man to deliver on democratic dividends. Let all men of good conscience support Obaseki so that if he fails, we will hold him directly responsible and not blame his godfather or godfathers as the case may be. This way I say no same person would want to be with a loser. God bless Edo, God bless Obaseki. This way I is saying Edo State deserves the best, and we already know who is the best. I mean, for the now, judging from what is available, that's what you're calling the best. Because I know that Nigerians generally, basic amenities is still what we are using to do campaign. A good road. That is in all Senna claims. Good road is a basic amenity that everybody enjoys. But that's what is our campaign promises, that I'll provide you good road. I'll provide you pipe-borne water. After gaining independence since 1960, we are still campaigning that we'll provide you good road. We'll give you good electricity, constant electricity. That's what we are campaigning now. It's pathetic. But then, since governments have been coming and going, they've not been doing this. Anyone that comes with such promise. Now, this one here is saying, I pray and believe that God must win. Someone outside Edo State said Obaseki has not done anything in the state, and I asked the person, why are they calling the governor wait and see governor? Okay, wait and see governor. His achievement is all over the state and is obvious. Vote out ancient and heartless politicians and godfathers. This one here is saying, some 1,000 years, Iziyama was the chief of staff and SSG, yet could not have rendered advice to his bosses. This is not rocket science, really. This one here is saying, Obaseki is the loser. Even his family members are against him. Anti-Obaseki people are coming online also to debunk whatever it is they are saying. This one here is saying, this is consolation news from Obaseki. He is grasping for breath and clutching to available straws. His own current aides are decamping while he's celebrating the defection of an irrelevant ex-aide of Osho. Okay, this one here is saying, Obaseki learned everything from Oshiomole, but he is now the master of dark art. Use Oshiomole's strategy to beat him in his own game. This one here is saying the theater called Nigeria. Obaseki can't win. This one here is saying, simply put, Obaseki has impacted the lives of the poor people of Edo State, while Oshiomole and his church has impacted the lives of criminals like Kabaka and the rest. That's a strong statement. This one here is saying, Chai, a dagger in the heart of enemies of Edo State. This one here is saying, this is serious. So, but generally speaking, we can all imagine what is going on in Edo State. Whether you like it or yes, come September 2020, we will know who will be the governor of Edo State. Will it be Iziyamo, fronted, of course, by Adams Oshiomole, or will it be that indeed Edo no be Lagos and Obaseki takes the day, riding on the goodwill of Edo people? Then we do not know. Time will tell. 19th of September will give us that final answer. Let's interact in our comment section. What's your take on this statement? Is it a good sign, or is it the fact that the Bl0w people is not strong enough or is not good enough to deliver Obaseki on that set day? Let's interact.